Hello, everyone, and welcome back, winners. My name is Michael, and welcome to episode 17 of the Outside Bet. An amazing weekend so far. I mean, an absolutely brilliant day yesterday. We're up 16% yesterday alone. Another really big winning free bet in Italy, and there's another one in today's podcast with tomorrow's bank holiday slate in Italy. So please like and subscribe and do all the good things like hitting the bell icon. It will enable you to get a reminder that there's a new video out like this one, which will give you a chance to get the best value odds, because in all of our odds, the value seems to get eaten up as more people join the bet. If you're listening to the audio on the podcast, which you should be next week, then please give us a 5-star review as ever. The Premier League bounced back on all of our models, and we had a really good day yesterday. Sorry I'm holding the camera, but I'm out on a dog walk and there's not much time today. It goes to show the caution of midweek rounds of fixtures. We didn't do as well midweek, and I think that might largely be because of rotation. And if that happens, this is one of the reasons we stopped Brazil early, remember. You need to always remember what's going to happen in terms of unusual behaviour, because the models are picking up average behaviour, and average over 5 weeks, average over 8 weeks, etc., average over the season. And so you need to know that your average is going to be hit, or at least it's the usual business as usual, which it isn't sometimes when there's rotation, etc. This leads us to think, though, that the models are in a very good position in respect of coming up to the Christmas period, where there are lots of games and the things just tend to roll out as you expect them to. We shall see for this afternoon's fixtures, of course. Well, Mo Salah. Let's talk quickly about Liverpool. We did well because we had Leeds to win that game. They drew, but we had such supremacy that our trade worked perfectly. At the same time, Liverpool gave it away again in the last 10 minutes, 15 minutes of every half at the football at the moment. They're playing so poorly. And also, I believe Mo Salah came on the cameras late. Now, the newspapers nearly missed this because it was too late on a Saturday night for the Sundays. But the Sun got it, I think, out in print on the back page of their papers, that Mo Salah has launched his bombs at Liverpool. No mention of the fact that he's been playing poorly, and no mention of the fact that Arne Slot can pick who he likes for Liverpool's first team. But a lot of mentions of why Mo Salah's been let down and why Mo Salah will be leaving the club. This sort of thing is probably a football talking point for me, so I might do something in the week on this, especially if it's a quiet week on our models. But at the end of the day, this is exactly the sort of reason why football teams blow up, and it does not help the team, and it does not help get back to winning ways. I would start to fade Liverpool even more than we are fading them, and I certainly wouldn't go near long them. Arsenal and Villa played out the most exciting game yesterday, and Villa won it 2-1, and everyone went, whoa, is Arsenal, they're going to blow it again in the league? I'm not too sure about that. The XG was even on 2, wasn't it? Last minute winner. I think Arsenal will be pretty fine after this run of tough fixtures if they come out top of the league. I'll give you some leans for today as we're on such good form. Cremonese and Cagliari in Italy are both leans on supremacy. And back in England, we've got the overs and Brighton supremacy. Take your pick on that one in the Premier League. We don't have anything on the other game, but that's fine. Real Madrid's a good value play in Spain just on supremacy because they could win that by a lot of goals. And we've got lots of leans in Italy tomorrow and a big bet in Italy tomorrow, which we'll be coming up to shortly. If we have a little look at the mini preview of today's Premier League games, because I know guys follow the Premier League so big time, we've got a predicted model of 3.7 goals in the Brighton game, and that's split 2.63 to Brighton and 1.04 to West Ham. There's various bits of value out there on Brighton. There's various bits of value out there on the overs. Try and see if you can pick some up if you want to do a trade. It's not a full bet for us because it's not a whole goal difference. So make sure you try and get value, maybe betting in play, maybe running a trading over the 2.5 goals market. There's lots of value there, especially if the game starts slowly and is quite cagey. The other game today is Fulham Palace. We don't see much here. 2.5 goals our model's got, and that's split 1.45, 1.1. In terms of Fulham supremacy, but that's just a home win bias. That's not even something you can bet on. Palace could comfortably turn up there and win. They're a good side. And we don't know whether Fulham will win. So I'm in this local woods, by the way, in case you're wondering where I am. See if I can give you a bit of that. And that just leaves us to quickly check the timestamp on the video, which is 4 minutes 34. So we'll probably do a timestamp of 5 minutes for the big bet. Good luck to you if you're doing it and you listen to the whole podcast. Come and join us over on the audio podcast, and come and join us on TikTok if you want to see clips of our winning bets, and therefore you can roughly see the record. I think 16 podcasts, maybe 15 podcasts, and I think 11 TikToks. So you guys to show that we're winning 11 out of 15 bets, which is fantastic. And that's probably it for the thing. And let's just look on to the big bet. Morning all, and morning people who come just for the big bet at the 5 minute mark. Please, if you have just jumped here, fine, absolutely no problem. But please like and subscribe and do all those good things. And also remember to hit the bell icon, because when the big bets come out, the value starts to get eaten up. And as soon as the value's eaten up, you shouldn't really bet on it. I know some people still do, but for us, we wouldn't. So please help us support the channel by liking and subscribing. It's the bank holiday Monday tomorrow in Serie A, and the overs market is where we are looking in the Udinese Genoa game. This is available in the Asian total goals market, 1.75 total goals, which is two bets, one on 1.5 over goals and one on over 2 goals. We can get just under evens at the moment, 1.9 something, and the value's already been eaten up. We gave this out to our paid subscribers yesterday when the value was at 2 to 1. Now it's 1.9. And I expect this market to be 1.8 when the game kicks off. So you can see the value, 10% is going to get destroyed from here in terms of potential returns. Our model has got 2.8 goals for this game. That gives you a clue as to how much value we see when the market's given 1.75. It's a whole goal, and that's enough for us. It's evenly split between the teams, so I wouldn't really go for the supremacy here. Overs is just a safer bet. We don't know how the game goes. If there's not an early goal, you could trade this, and if there is an early goal, you could take profits. Never chase value. If the value's gone, it's gone. And if you're too late because you didn't press the bell icon, it's gone. So come on, Udinese, come on, Genoa, give us a bank holiday special. We want goals. People always want goals. Get it done, finish our weekend just as our weekend started. And all that remains to be said is goodbye, good luck, and we'll be back soon with a first look at this week's midweek. We'll be looking to do a long talking point on football this week. And if there's another free bet, then every single day there's a free bet. There'll be a podcast like this, and on that podcast there'll be one of those free bets just for you. So be safe, everyone. Be good to each other, and love you lots. See you soon.